The last method that we're going to work with is multiplying polynomials the horizontal way. This is a quick way if you're one that doesn't usually like showing work. This will be the method for you. So first, we have the table method if you like using lattice, the vertical method if you like using the traditional way, and this horizontal way may be best if you're not a big work shower. But it does require still a little work to be shown. Don't think you're getting off that easy. So, if we're going to do this horizontal way, we're going to use a thing called FOIL. And what we do for FOIL, we use it whenever we're working with binomials. Binomials. And a binomial is a polynomial with two terms. So an example is x plus 2 or 2x minus 1. These are kind of examples of binomials. It's a special word for two terms. And what FOIL stands for is we're going to multiply the first part, then we're going to multiply the outside, the inside, and the last terms. So we're going to worry about the first terms, the outside terms, the inside terms, and the last term. This is what we call FOIL. If we're multiplying horizontally, we're most likely going to be using FOIL. So what that means, if I'm going to get a situation like this, I want to use FOIL. And what I said FOIL was the F was for first. I'm going to use the first terms. So I have this term and this term. This is both of my first terms. I'm going to multiply them together. What I get when I get 3a times a, 3 times 1 is 3, a times a is a squared. And that's the first part of FOIL. The next step is the outsides. The outsides. So this is on the outside, and this is on the outside. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply those two terms together. When we multiply these, we have to take the sign in front of it. So if there's a minus sign, we're working with -2, not +2. 3a times -2, well, -2 times 3 is -6. A, there's only one term, so the a will stay the same. Next, we're going to work with the inside terms. So now I'm going to change colors. My inside terms are the 4 and the a. I'm going to multiply those together. 4 times a is 4a. That's all there is to it. It's positive, so I'm going to use an addition sign. And the last thing we're going to work with are the last terms. So, the last terms, the 4 and the -2. 4 times -2 is -8. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all these terms together, combining the like terms and leaving the ones without like terms. So, -6a plus 4a is -2a. There's no other 3a squared, so I have 3a squared. There's no other constant, so I have -8. And now I have an answer of 3a squared minus 2a minus 8, and that is 3a plus 4 times a minus 2, using the FOIL method. The firsts, the outsides, the insides, and the lasts. FOIL. This is most likely the method you're going to use most often. One more example. Again, I'd like you to pause the video, try it on your own. Now that you've tried it on your own, hopefully, we will see if you've got it correct. So first, I'm going to multiply the first terms. 4b times b is 4b squared. The next thing, FOIL. F was first, O is outsides. The outsides. 4b times -2 would be -8b. Next, FOIL, I'm going to work with the insides. -5 times b would be -5b. And last but not least is the last terms. The -5 times -2 would be +10. Combine my like terms. -8b minus 5b would be -13b. Nothing to do with the 4b squared. Nothing to do with the constant. Bring those down. And we're left with 4b squared minus 13b plus 10. And that's another example of the FOIL method.